you get a fish.
I like your way of thinking when I get a fish.
Absolutely. I thought that was a fish jump. We're fishing tight today, me and Paul. We're covering a lot of water together. It's called efficient fishing, isn't it, Paul? Oh, got a little tap straight away. Just got a little tap. There's something in this, Paul. Hoodies. This is hoodies, by the way. You can fish it from that bank, but if you're on this side, we'll whack it in on that side, and we're just going to go up. I'm fishing a mepps 4 with a red spot today. So the casting length-wise is not as good as the Flying Sea. I mean, the Flying Sea I can get really down, but this is good because it flickers better through the water. We've got a spring tide, one of the best spring tides of the year today, and it all's good. It all looks good. Visibility is about 12 feet. I noticed from the underwater shots that we had, there's quite a high bloom in the water. Don't know where that's coming from, but there's a lot of bloom. So the visibility could be better, but the bloom's just keeping that in check. We're upstream in the mepps, and that's not working very deep, is it? I mean, the Flying Sea gets weight, but we might try the Devon Minnow a bit later. I've got a fantastic heavy weighted Devon Minnow that we're going to use. I want to just let that drop a bit, count down to about 3 seconds, but there's a lot of weed down that pool, and there's a snag in the middle here, so you don't want to hit that. But I'm just going to do a nice slow retrieve with the blade working there, and we'll work it at different angles. Just going to come in and at that level there, so it's worth putting the spinner through this pool before we go down to a Provost, which is where we think the big boys are. So Paul's lost a big fish Saturday, and we think there's still some big boys down there. That's lovely, just on the money. I'll walk back to this angle. I'll let that sit for 3 or 4 seconds. This is a very deep pool, and this is the major weir on the estate here. You can't see it, but behind that tree is a weir that pumps out a lot of water. And when you're in flood conditions, it gouges out. You can see the gouging out here of the eddy. But what people don't realise is there's a 9-foot drop off down here, and that's where the salmon lie up in the hot conditions, just here, 9 foot. So look, I must be dragging up 4 or 5 feet from there. And look, not a bit of weed on it, so it's a lovely pool, isn't it? And look at the glide, beautiful glide. So we just drop her down, got birds singing in the background. We've got a perfect day, very little wind. Hopefully get some good photography today.
I'll tell you what, after the other day, every time I bring that mepps up to me, I'm expecting that big shape up behind it.
That's good, definitely. Paul's still reminiscing on his lost fish. Looks like a good fish as well. Well done, Paul, well done, mate. Provost has got a salmon. Here I come, I'm coming, Paul, I'm coming. Look, he's running with it. Jungle warfare. I think it's a bigger fish than 6.5. Wow, let me catch up with you, Paul. Just jumped out of the air, it's a salmon. Just leaped out. I saw it. It's a big beastie. Paul, I'm coming. Paul, I've seen it, it's a big one. I've seen it jumping up in the air. Let me help you out.
Line's gone under a plate.
Don't worry, I'm going.
It's up there.
I saw it jump, man. Gold spot?
Blue spot.
Blue spot. I saw it leaping. Right, do you want me to get in? Okay. Let me just see if I can. It looks like a 20 to me, it looks big.
20, yeah.
What?
Be careful.
Okay, hang on. Just stay there, I can help you out. It's in the boulders. I saw it leaping.
Yeah, it's come out twice.
Okay, hang on. I can ease it out if you like.
I don't know what it is.
I can see it. He's gone in.
It's about 20 yards away from us, wherever it is.
What pound line you got on?
15.
Okay, stay there. Stay there. I saw it leaping.
Yeah, it's nearly leapt onto the bag, you know.
Hang on. Right, hold it there. It's caught on the boulder, so we've got to get it off there. I'm amazed it's not running.
Still on, I think.
Is it still on?
Yeah.
I'll try and this kneel on here. Just bear with me a second. I saw it leaping through the air, through the river. Right, okay, I've got it. You're out, okay. Keep her up. Is it still on? Is it on? Is it off? Oh, mate. I saw it leap through the air.
Yeah, great.
Smashed you?
Massive.
That's not 15, is it? Did you change or not?
No.
Just beef it up. Paul, fantastic. I've never seen a fish out of this hole. Well done, mate. Let's have a look. Head cam should have been on. Get that head cam on.
That was a 20-pound fish all day long.
Abrasion. I saw it leap out the water. Paul, I saw it leap out the water. Here.
And then it leapt here. It nearly
It's
ended up on the bank.
It's such an awkward place, man, to land a fish. Talk us through where you had it. Let's have a look at the lie.
Well below that tree and then...
You know, you're right. You're right to come up here. That was a fish, man. That was a good fish.
It was 20 or more. It was huge.
I saw it leaping through here.
Upstream. I was letting it kind of, and I just saw this great big mouth come up behind it.
Did you upstream it or downstream it?
Upstream.
Took it on the curve?
No, on the way back.
So straight like mine,
Straight.
like dog kennel, straight. These holes have got to be done straight, I think. Do you want some 18-pound line? Do you want some 18-pound Maxima?
Yeah, I can do.
I tell you what, you're that close to a big springer, a big fish. I saw it.
My mepps 4 blue spot.
I've got a spare one. I've got a spare one.
I got a 5.
Okay. Well, I've got a 4 if you want it.
No,
Paul, how does it feel? Man, it's sad to lose it. Hey, that was a 20, wasn't it? That was a 20.
It was more than that. It might have been a bit more.
I looked at it.
It was about that deep.
I saw it leaping out the water.
It was about that deep by about...
Do you know what? You're that close, man. You're that close. You're that close. Did you lose your swivel?
That was a really... No, that was
Your
a really big fish.
It was just a 50.
Really, really
oh,
big. But the more I think of it, the bigger it's getting.
Well, I saw it leap out of the water from back there. I might have had that on head cam, by the way. I saw the explosion. What was the take like?
Pretty soft.
Look at that, lady. It's still shaking. It's still shaking.
I'm shaking.
It's still shaking, man.
Oh.
I tried my hardest to get in there for you. I just couldn't get up to you, man. But you did the right thing. I had a feeling that Provost would produce the goods.
This is Provost, is it?
This is part of Provost all the way down here, and I've never ever seen anyone. Well, you upstream it against this line. The mepps coming.
Took about there.
Took about here, but you probably upped it on this tree line. You might have dragged it out of the tree line and turned on it. Well, there's one. There could be 2 or 3 lined up here. I told you they're moving their way up here. I wonder if they'll take the yellow mepps. But you know what? Your gut instinct of buying that blue dotted number 4. I've got another one here if you want to stay with 4.
Have you? God, I mean, that was something.
Okay.
Calm down.
That's excitement, man. That would have been another fish in succession. 2 on the. That would have been back to backing, Anne. You were halfway there. You were halfway there to survive the run. Let me just show the viewers the spinner that you've been using, okay? Because I think this is dynamite on a hot day.
And it was barbless, so it should be able to shake it out.
Yeah, look, that's the one, ladies and gentlemen. 349 down at Davis Tackle. We went there this morning, didn't we? I'm going to give you that one. Yeah. So you can have that, Paul. And you stick with that, mate, because your choice was absolutely spot on. I just wish I could have got the zoom on that. If I could have come a bit closer, I could have got in there for you. The problem was I was just working my way up.
Debarbed it, have you?
I haven't debarbed that yet. No, I haven't. I say I've debarbed that one. Sorry, I've already used that one. That's debarbed, yeah. Pull.
That was...
Compared to the 6.5, that was 3
that
times.
A sprat. That was a fish.
Ladies and gentlemen, PGTV gives you all the emotions, man. A lost fish. I've had 5 on, Paul. I've had 5 on, and I've had 5 in the net.
If I'd had the head cam going, then that would have been beautiful.
But can I just say something? Talk me through the fight. Talk me what happened.
Well, I hooked
talk
it
us
on
through.
a downstream.
Upstream.
Upstream mepps.
So you upped it.
And
what? 30-degree angle.
Virtually straight up.
So you're looking at maybe 15 max.
Yeah, and it took halfway back.
What, as you were retrieving? What speed were you coming back on?
Just slightly faster than the current.
So only just working. It was flickering in the sun.
Yeah, and it
yeah.
was obviously hooked in the scissors.
Yeah.
It wasn't getting on.
I suppose the other thing, the other thing here is that you've never fished this swim before, have you?
No.
You've got all these boulders and snags. He went straight for the clay boulders, man.
He went straight through it. Like,
but was your rod? What was your rod like? Were you able to control it with the rod? Or is it too delicate? Is it beefy enough for you? Because this is a new rod.
It was nearly flattened right out.
I saw the bend in the rod, man. I mean, but how did it feel on the rod? Did it feel?
It's all right. Yeah.
All I can see is I can see a big bend in the rod pool.
Yeah.
Which I think is mine doesn't actually bend that much.
I wasn't worried about it snapping, but crushed down.
Well, go ahead and get yourself another one. Okay, there's another one there for you. Yeah. But all I'm saying is the braid was up for it.
Yeah, the braid.
The 15 wasn't up for it. But the thing is, 18 maxima is the equivalent of 22 normal. So that might help. But just study the water. What have we got here? Yeah, negotiate that tree didn't help, did it?
Well, I had to negotiate that tree. Then I come up here and my line was stuck in these.
Oh, look at these clay boulders. He knew exactly where he was going.
Up in amongst all this.
He knew exactly where he was going.
That was a
he knew this.
wise fish.
All I know is he knew exactly where he was going. He took you straight into the boulders. Oh.
Big clever fish that was.
Don't worry, you'll outsmart the next one. Head cam. The take was within 10 feet of your nose.
10 foot.
If you had your camera running, if you had your camera running, you'd have had the whole full vision of that take.
Oh,
what, is his mouth just slam it? Do you see him slam it?
Slam it, and he went over onto his side, and I was like.
He was pooing his pants when the fish came up, apparently, and it came up and hit it 10 feet in front of his rod, like that. When he saw the spinner disappear and the mouth took it, he thought, wow, I saw the take and everything, the action. We've been talking about a fourth camera, putting a camera on the hook. And a little camera, you can get underwater cameras that can actually look at fish coming onto the spinner or fly, and all you see is it gets engulfed by a mouth when it hits it. And we think that would make good TV for PG TV. The other idea we've got is doing live TV footage and connecting to the internet. Peter Dexter's around, that means the fish count's going to double. He normally has about 5 fish every year on the shrimp. What? Well, in 4 days he will be. We've got the prawning season coming up. We're talking about it. Paul's got some fresh prawns out of the harbour for us, so we're going to try the fresh prawns. But, oh, that was a nice little kick, little touch. Go into fish. Fish on. It's a trout. It's not a salmon. It's a trout. It's a trout or chub.
Oh, that spinner's working.
Oh, it's a perch. Got a perch out of the Ibsley pool. That's about £1. It's quite a nice one.
Lift it?
Well, I'm not going to lift her out. I'll treat every fish with the respect it needs.
Yeah,
I would just, what I want to do is, we'll take her down to the shallows, shall we? Take her down to the shallows and we can release her on the edge. I've been getting a few hits. I wondered what it was that was hitting it. It was the perch.
Probably more than one there.
Well, at least the spinner's working. If I walk her down to the shallows, we can. I like to release her properly, Paul. It's a lovely fish. We'll walk her down. It's not going to do any damage to the fish. Look, there's a shallow bar down here. We can get in, and we can release it with the underwater camera as well. I've got the casing. Should we do that? Do a little release, underwater release with a perch. It'd be nice. So, watch those spikes, Paul. Watch the spikes. Keep her in the water. Wet your hands. Keep her in the water. That's it. They're barbless hooks, so cradle her, hold on to her while I set up the underwater cam. Watch how easy those hooks come out. It should just, look, slipped out, ladies and gentlemen. You wouldn't believe how easy. Hold her there for recovery. We've got lovely clean water here. I reckon we can get some stunning underwater shots. Now, I've got the housing here. So, if I can borrow your camera, Paul. Oh, he's gone. Well, I think. Let me just zoom in on them first. Let's hold our ground and see the family. Now, we will walk around these lovely family, but look at these little beauties. There we go. This is what we're getting here on the Avon Valley. There once was an ugly duckling. We've got a waddler. We've got a family waddlers.
They're lovely.
Paul, what do you think?
They're beautiful, aren't they? You
spotted them. And look, there's the father. He's protecting. He's on the rear end. The mother's at the front end, I reckon. Because you can tell the male's much bigger. And look, he's guarding them with his neck. Look, up and down. So yeah, let's go around them, Paul, shall we?
Yeah.
While we're here, I'll I'll video the pool. That's your Provis pool. And I'll just show you what we've got here. It's an underrated pool. It's got salmon in it. Tizzards is up there. You can see that's very narrow neck. The bones of Tizzard are showing. The salmon lie on that fast flow. When you upstream the mepps. Steve saw a fish a week ago rise here, heading and tailing. He didn't catch it, but it was heading and tailing. That tree line is asking for salmon lies. All the way down to the pool here, where Paul's going. He's going to go a bit further down where he lost his fish, 25 pound plus. We're back to try and catch it. So that's the pool, ladies and gentlemen. We'll give it a shot. What? There we go. I've given them plenty of girth. But you've got protective parents with the chicks or the ducklings in between. We've got oyster catchers just turned up on the Avon here. I've never seen them this far up. They just landed. Let's see. Stay there, Paul. I'll see if I can zoom in on them. One has just landed here. Where is he? I think that's an oyster catcher. There we go. You got him on the ground level there. Is it an oyster catcher? If it is, it's not an oyster catcher. I think it, well, if it is, it might be a young oyster catcher.
There's two of them.
Do they change their colours? Because that's so different to what you see in the harbour. I got it on vid.
Maybe it's something rare. I don't know. It's a funny noise they're making.
It sounds like an oyster catcher to me. I think it could be. They look like oyster catchers in flight. They're circling us. They must be on a nest. I reckon we've got them on a nest. Do you think so?
Yeah, maybe.
A good spot, Paul. So, Paul tells me the oyster catchers change their colour.
They change the shape.
The shape.
I was told they can change the shape of their beak depending on what they're feeding on within 24 hours.
That is amazing. We'll definitely check that one. Well, while we're here, I'll show you the pool we're going to catch the salmon out of. This one here. That's what we feel confident on. Just here. Wow. He's circling us. Wow. He's doing a display for us in the Provis hole. He doesn't like us being here. Right, Harbridge Corner. Here we are. Let's start at the head. And there's a lot of swans here today. A lot. Flicker out and work the head first, and then we'll work down. Hopefully, there's salmon lying up. So let's work that through. Oh, we're in. Something's hit that. We're into a fish. Something's on. I'm not sure what it is. It's got a flash of silver. It could be a. It's fighting ever so well. Is it a salmon? It's kicking off. I'm not sure what this is. It's heavy. It's ponderous. So what have we got on here, ladies and gentlemen? It's a slammer. It's coming towards us at peace. I can't quite see what's going on. My goodness me, it's just hit the mepps 5. What have we got? Is it a big pike? Can't see it. It looks like a pike. It is. It's a decent sized one at that. It looks like a double figure. Oof. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! She is off. Oh, she's off. Fish on. I don't want to lose this nice spinner. So let's see whether we can work this fish up. Whoa, look at him go. There's some power in this fish. There we go, get his head up. Oh, we've hooked him on the edge, that's okay. Right on the edge, so we can land him. There he is. There's a pike. It's an Avon beauty, so I think we're going to be okay with this one. Oh, off he goes! Right, let's get the net out. Oh. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Just put that down there. Keep his head up. He's gone down for the weed. He's tucked into the weed there. You can see he's just hooked on the edge there. Look. Whoa. Beautiful. Right, let's get the camera. Let's get the net set up. Bring his head up. Whoa. Whoa, he wants to go. He wants to go. Right. Let's open up the net. Let's land this pike. Well, we've had a perch, we've had a pike, we've had a trout skirting through the air. We've had a bit of action today. And that mepps 5 is working very well. So we're going to just... Oh, he wants to go. Right, we've got the net ready. Let's slip him up. Oh. Now, look at that. Whoa, look at the aggression. So we're just going to pull him in. Oh, he's still got power on him. He wants to go. He's seen the net. Let's just slip him in. Let's slip him in. Oh. He's ours. That's ours. Right, let's keep him in the water for now. We've got barbless hooks, so they should slip out. So let's just keep him in the water. And just trying to get my net connected. Oh, you can see the hooks there. It's almost ready to come out. Right, net's connected properly. In fact, the hooks have dropped out on the net. See the barbless? I don't have to touch this fish. I'll keep him in the water. And we'll do an underwater release if we can. Hooks have come out on the net because they're barbless. So that's perfect, that's what we want. The value of barbless hooks, ladies and gentlemen, is excellent. We'll keep him rested. And then we'll try and just get these out of the way if I can. That'll come out nicely, it's all slipping out. So, pleased with that. So give him a chance to rest and let's get these hooks out of the way. So hooks out of the way. There's the fish. Oh, there's the fish, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to go. So I think we'll give him a release. And we'll just hold him there a second. Release this pike on the Avon. It's a lovely 10-pound Avon pike that took the mepps 5. Disturbed it. These birds disturbed it. We just had a fish jump and it's the goose sanders that disturbed it. We've got some goose sanders over here. Big fish just jumped. But I'm interested in these goose sanders. Look at that. There's the mother. She's beautiful. Look at that with her brood coming towards me. That's lovely. Oh, man, it's the best shots I've had. Just look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? And we're getting close-ups here. Oh man, the best pictures yet. And they're diving, and they're diving. Look at that, when they're going to come up. They're up, they're up. She's making, oh. What? There was a salmon there, Paul. How about that for a family of gooselanders? 12 babies running for cover. Park Paul, what about that? That's my best gooselanders yet, Paul. And you saw a big salmon just jump there, didn't you?
Yeah, just before they took off.
We're going to try a Devon Minnow. This one's a gold and brown, bit of red in it, with a swivel on the front. It's weighted, so it's got its own weight, and we're going to treat it like a Devon spinner. And the blades either side will be the propeller. That's the mounting, so it all looks pretty good to me. We'll give that a shot and see how we get on. Okay, we've got the gooselanders and their mother coming down here. There they are, look at that. Aren't they just beautiful? Aren't they lovely? Right, here we are in Kuma's pool. There's a nice flow through here. We're going to be using the, let's have a look, yeah, Devon Minnow to show you how she works. Like that. There we've got Devon Minnow gliding through like that. Pump her out there, an upstreamer. She wants to go miles, let that sink. And then we'll work her back and see whether we can pick a salmon out of this pool. Hoping we can. Lovely, lovely glide through here. So nice steady glide. Let's see if there's a salmon in this pool. Slow retrieve through the pool. And just making sure that Devon Minnow's working nicely against the flow. That looks good. And then we'll work her down. Fish on. Something's hit this. Is it a pike or is it a salmon? Devon Minnow's been hit by something. Wow, what's hit it? I wonder what's hit this. It's coming in on this pool. I think it might be a pike. I don't know yet, it hasn't woken up. But he hit the Devon, whatever it is, hit the Devon. And I think it feels like a pike to me. Let's have a look. Where are we? It's going. Oh, it's going, it's just woken up. I think it's a pike. Oh. It's the first time I've ever had a fish on a Devon Minnow, to be honest with you. This is nice. The rig is working. He's stripping, he's stripping. Oh, why is he fighting well? I think it looks like a pike. Yeah, he's taking the Devon. Beautiful. Oh. So it's working, ladies and gentlemen. It's working. Get his head up. There we go. Look at that. Wow. There's the Devon Minnow. And it looks like it's a 4 or 5 pounder. He's taking it alright. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Off he goes. Oh, look at that. Just clipped it on the edge of the lip there. It's a pretty little fish though. Look at that. Devon Minnow takes the pike out. Whoa, he's hit that. Whoa. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. 4 or 5 pounder. So I'll carefully chin him up. And there he is. He's absolute beauty. Isn't he just a beauty? Absolute beauty. Very, very nice. And the Devon Minnow is hanging out just on the edge of the lip there. So we'll unhook him. He's got razor sharp teeth, so we're going to be careful. We'll chin him. With our hands and go up carefully. There we go. Now, just gently take the hooks out. Out you come. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the 3 horses chasing the cows in Gypsy Hole. on the Summersey estate. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful end to the day. Paul, it's been an interesting day. We've had...
I had one pull in V-swim.
You had one pull in the V-swim, did you? What, do you reckon it was a salmon?
Yeah.
And what was that, on a mepps 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, you stayed with the mepps 5. I had 2 pike, one on the Devon Minnow, which I'm proud about. That's my first ever fish on a Devon. I wanted it to be a salmon though. And I had another pike in the Harbridge Pike corner swim. And got some nice underwater footage, hopefully it'll come out nice. And that perch to start the season session was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Pound perch, beautiful Avon perch. So we had a little bit of sport. Salmon was caught down at Ellingham today, 16 pounder. So there was still 1 or 2 in the system. It's just a question of getting into those pools.
Jumping in Park Pool.
We saw one jump in Park Pool today, so I think it's still looking good.
Follow,
Yeah, the possible follow. Was that Harbridge Bend or
Harbridge Bend? Yeah.
Harbridge Bend? Yeah, the follow. So you know, not that far away. We'll keep plugging away. We've got the prawns coming on the 16th of June, and looking forward to trying those out. That'll be fun, won't it, Paul?
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, we'll give that a go. So
That's quite laid back fishing, float fishing and prawn.
do you know what I find really laid back fishing is Devon Minnowing was laid back.
Yeah.
I've sat there, it's like fly fishing. You sit there with your rod out like this, and the current's working it for you on the dangle. You've got to do nothing at all. If you're upstreaming it, it's like mepps fishing.
Yeah.
It's a cross between mepps and fly fishing. The Devon Minnow, I think. Good fun.
I love trotting a float. I don't know, there's something about it, watching the old float go
What?
along.
Yeah, disappearing.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing you do that, Paul, because you've had some experience with the prawn, haven't you?
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
Yeah, show us how to do it. Well, it's only got a couple of days and we'll be able to hit that. 16th is this Friday, isn't it? Or was it next week? Yeah, where are we? 10th today, 6 days. Where are we now? Monday. So we're looking at next
Sunday.
Saturday. Is it Sunday?
Sunday, won't it?
So it'll be Sunday, yeah. Oh, it'll be Father's Day.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
You won't be able to do the 16th then, will
I won't be doing the 16th, I'll be doing the 17th, that's for sure. I'll be making sure that next Monday I'm going to be out.
There'll be millions of course anglers first day, won't there?
Yeah.
Might not be worth even looking at it.
Well, we'll go during the day.
It's not going to fill every swim up, are we?
Nah, we'll be alright. Most of the course anglers are very reasonable.
Yeah.
You talk to them, they let you even put your fly through their swim.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you talk to them nicely, they let
Don't
you...
know about a big bushy prawn though.